It says we are live streaming. Live and streaming on YouTube. So,
Everything all right?
yep. Turn your. Can you? I guess bring the volume up a little bit on the mic, but not really. You just have to put it closer to your mouth when you're talking.
I just gotta
Right.
do this.
Yeah, exactly. All right, how's your song coming? I'm very excited to hear it. That's what I want to work on, right? Let's just jump right back into it.
Yeah, we can do that. It's just there's not much to say on other than like every lesson. I am not really working on it a whole lot other than what we're doing.
Yeah, so let's just jump back in.
All right.
I don't mind. Oh, and it would help if I had you pulled up on the live stream so people aren't just staring at my face.
I don't think anybody cares about that.
Are you pulling up the music?
Yeah.
Perfect.
I know what's happening. Doesn't know where it should be playing.
Take your time. I just got myself set up so it actually looks right. So anybody watching?
Okay.
No worries. Take your time 'cause I just got it set up correctly actually, so that it looks right. So take your time for anybody joining us, anybody watching. We are live.
VLC is annoying. So all this crap's annoying. Technology hates me.
No, it loves you.
Has a very strange way of showing it.
Yeah, but that's love, you know. That's how it goes.
It's the kind of love that makes me never want to be in love again.
Oh God, that's hilarious.
That's too far, apparently.
Nice. Okay, so question.
Yeah.
Did you pull up the music so you could read it again? All the stuff that we were working on for the song.
I'm working on it.
Did you want me to pull it up?
I don't have that saved anywheres unless you've been sending it to me, but I didn't notice that. I guess I haven't checked that file in a sec.
Let me check. I'm pretty sure I put it in there.
I've been trying to get this song to play because that's the best reminder for me.
Oh, right.
I'm still just. I understand what we're writing, but I still want to reference this as much as possible because it sparks it in my brain of.
No, of course.
My,
Of course.
so,
And yeah, let me pull it up here. I guess I don't have it up there, so I'm going to add a new folder for it so that I can start throwing some of that stuff in there.
Good idea.
To make it a little bit more easily downloadable. Easily accessible.
If my computer starts stopping because I'm trying to ask too much of it right now, I apologize.
No, that's okay. You can even just leave it if you want. And I'll pull it up on my end. Like I said, I'll get that. I can actually play the audio quick if you'd like.
That would be beneficial for me. You don't have it. I don't think you have it. I think we figured that out last time.
That's not it? Oh, that's right. That's not it.
Yeah. It's okay. Just get up the written if you want.
Yeah, the sheet music. Yeah, we'll do. Okay. So why don't you I'll set a timer. I want you to do the 10-minute syncopation challenge. Yeah.
Okay. Have we talked about that?
We did.
If we only talked about it once, then it's not. I have no idea.
Well, okay, fair enough. So I will do better about adding to the homework. But I want you to go to syncopation, page 4. I'm going to set a 10-minute timer, and you are going to get through as much of it as possible. This should ring a bell because I do think that you technically created it. I asked you to do 10 minutes of syncopation. You took it as a challenge to see how far you could get through syncopation in 10 minutes. And I've been doing it like that ever since with everybody because it's a fucking awesome exercise.
Gotcha. I just haven't. I didn't highlight it as much in my brain as you did.
No, I took it and I fucking ran with it. And now I use it with every single student. Do you have that book?
Yep. Sorry. Yes. Sorry.
All right. So I'll set 10 minutes and.
Just trying to.
If you have any questions.
Trying to get in a good spot where I can see it without hurting my neck.
Okay.
5 seconds away from throwing the next thing that doesn't work right for me.
Just to see how far you can get it.
Okay. So are you doing a click, or should I have a click, or what did you want to do?
No. So this is, you want to try to go through syncopation as fast as you can. So there's no metronome because that would dictate your speed. Okay. Your speed is instead going to be dictated by how well you feel you can play that line. If you hit an easy line, you should fly through it. If you hit a harder line, you should slow it down.
Yep.
Make sense?
Yep. I'm
All
ready.
Right. And go.
Okay. Sorry.
You're good. You could do that faster, I'm sure. There it is.
I can do it fast, but I'm not that memorized. I haven't memorized it.
That's okay. Let me pause. Actually, sorry. Let me pause the timer quick.
Sure.
Okay. So what line were you on right there when you said that?
Oh, it's just I don't even know, man. Like I'm just racing through it instead of actually paying attention to it, which I know I'm not supposed to do. So.
Well, it sounded like, I mean, it certainly sounded like it was right.
Yeah.
So let's say from like line 7 or 8 or something.
All right.
Yeah, I'm sure that you could play these much faster. So here's what you're going to want to do. This is going to be a nice refresher for you. Like I said, the timer's paused, so we're not eating up any time. This will be a nice refresher for you. Get through as much of it as you can, but make sure that you're playing them right. Double check the notes if you have to, and play it a little slower if you have to be 100% sure that your reading is correct and that you're good, right? If you do this exercise once a week or 4 times a week, you will have such a like higher level of memorization for these lines that you're going to be able to go through them even faster, right?
Yeah.
That's the goal. That's my goal for every student. Getting through the first 20 pages of syncopation as fast as humanly possible, being able to get that foot to go just fucking ballistic speeds. Okay, ready?
Yep.
So line, 7-ish, right around there. Go.
It's reading ahead that makes it hard for me. Trying to read ahead and do it at the speed, and then also pause where I gotta pause and blank, blah 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 blah. Not making excuses, just feeling embarrassed, I guess.
No, don't. Dude, everybody's at a different spot and they're learning, man. I mean, you're a fucking nasty good drummer. It's just this stuff that you didn't put that time
And I
into.
guess I'm just admitting that I haven't prioritized it as much as I should be, and so it makes me want to kick myself every time I miss something.
No, you're good, dude. I feel you, though. But
I've been pretty busy with everything else the last few weeks.
I know. I mean, if anything, so real quick, again, wait. Now the timer's paused. So let's talk about schedule for a bit. What is the absolute guaranteed minimum number of hours in a week or minutes in a week that you think is super easy for you to put towards literally practicing drums? Not chopping away and jamming necessarily, but like a dedicated type of practice.
It's just like a very hard question for me as the type of person that I am right now to answer, because none of my life is scheduled.
But
so trying to fix that as best as I can with the work we're doing and everything. But unfortunately, I still kind of wake up not necessarily wanting to do anything.
Right.
And that includes drumming. That includes anything. And so then I finally get myself up and I start trying to do the work I know I have to get done. And by the time I actually think about drumming, I just sit on the drums and do what my body feels like doing.
Yeah, and I mean, I understand that roller coaster a little, I do understand that. You do have a little bit more control over it maybe than you think, meaning...
No, I 100% understand it's my own fault that I'm not getting on top of my own stuff here. That just is what it is.
No, I know.
I acknowledge that. That's been a problem of mine for my whole life, really, is not knowing how to prioritize things.
But I know exactly what that's like, so I feel your pain. I'm trying to think of ideas. So, okay, do you remember when you were doing 10 minutes of drums per day?
I remember when that was the plan, and I tried my best to do that, yes, but I didn't do it every day, unfortunately.
How many days were you able to do it?
Maybe 4 out of the week I was able to do that, and then we kind of stopped talking about it, so I probably didn't stick to it very long at all. Okay,
so that would be, as far as advice goes,
yeah,
that would be the only thing I can think of is tomorrow. Have that be literally the very first thing you do after breakfast, and once you're like ready to start your day, set a 10-minute timer and do your 10-minute syncopation challenge.
Yeah, I had a good 2 weeks there where I was doing it like every day, like even after we had the initial of it, like I was being consistent with it. I Woke up, I tried to eat, I tried to also work out, and then I would do that. And then I would try and do the work that we had to do for the day.
That
And
sounds like a great schedule.
after 2 weeks of doing that, I felt like I could barely move.
Because you were doing that every day?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah,
Can
I
I
know.
tell you what I've recently been doing?
What?
My schedule is that I work out every other day. You know, I wake up in the morning and I work out, and then the days in between, I wake up early and work, you know, maybe podcast work, or I sleep in and get that extra rest.
Yeah.
So because exactly what you just said, you do that enough days in a row, you're going to beat the hell out of yourself. And when it comes to exercise, rest is just as important.
Yes.
Try alternating.
No, definitely. Yep. I just
How old are you again? 20.
8.
Okay. If I'm 35 and I'm all excited about all these years ahead of me worth of, you know, trying and failing and versus trying and accomplishing and just experimenting with life itself until I figure out what I like and don't like, then you'll always have that plus 7 years.
No, I get that. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it's just a matter of not beating myself up about it as much, and I try not to do that, but then I end up enabling myself a bit too. Then like let myself off too easy and go another day and then another day without doing what I should be sticking to. I'm pretty awful for that.
Okay, that's why they recommend you start with the easiest thing possible.
Yeah.
Because then you'll build momentum without really having to worry about building momentum.
Yeah.
Like literally like waking up in the morning and
beating myself up for no reason that like ends up leading to like pushing things off
right.
instead of just not listening to those voices at all. And
Yeah, all day today was me trying really hard to tell the voices or tell the voice like I don't have time for your shit, dude. I got stuff to do. like
definitely
I have
more than one voice in my head.
yeah, and they're all pulling away at you, man. I know exactly what you mean. They're all tugging on you. So, I mean, yeah, it's kind of ironic that we're talking about this because literally all day today, in the back of my head, I was thinking like, you know, you have too many things to worry about, too many things to think about. You can't let a single thing come in and distract you that isn't like directly helping.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, so I do have the music pulled up. We can keep doing the syncopation challenge, or we can jump into the song, whichever one you'd prefer. But I am
because I just I'll do it. You know, it's just I have to not beat myself up as I'm doing it and
Okay.
stop myself. You know.
Okay, so timer's on. I'll try not to say anything, and you have 8 minutes.
Hope if I could fucking see these things.
Any questions?
No.
Okay.
Trying to do it fast, and then my brain like just gets sick of doing the numbers, and then it doesn't do it at the same time, and then
All right, so I paused the timer quick. So, do you feel like you have it memorized by the time you play the first measure?
I don't memorize it. I'm not memorizing it. That's
Yeah, but
not-
some of these patterns are insanely easy.
Well, okay. So what do you mean? What was your question again? Like in the one line, like by the time I get to the third bar, do I memorize it? Is that what you asked?
What page in line are you on?
6, and I was
6 and what?
on page 6. I don't know what line I was on.
Okay, perfect. So let's take any line. So line 3, page 6, line 3 is rest 3 4, right?
Okay, I guess it was line 8 that was giving me a problem.
Okay. And indeed it should, because it has what I call the loop effect, where if you were to just play one measure, it would be 1 2 3 4. So those note groupings are separate. There's a 1 over here and then 2 over here. 1 2 3 4. But if you keep going with it,
The
if
1
you,
wants to be like a 4, but it isn't.
yeah. Oh, I love how you phrase that. The 1 is at the end, so the 1 wants to be like the final note.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's fine. You have to then keep both of those things in your head. What's the count, and what's the pattern, right?
Yeah. It fucks with my brain.
Fucks with my brains. Hey, wait. Yo, that's gonna be the name of the band.
Yeah.
My brains. My brains. The theme of the song should be like that I'm so much better than you. Like imagine like a person who's like so arrogant. He's like, I'm so much better than you that I wouldn't want to even say a word to you for fear that I'd be sharing too much of my brains.
Oh yeah.
It's like, stay the fuck away from my brains. Anyway.
It might dumb down my brain to talk to your brain.
Exactly. I don't even want to fucking hear from your brains. Don't get anywhere near my brains. Okay. So, is that a specific song or is that still my brains?
Who believes? Did we, bros?
Oh, nice. No, I didn't recognize it. Okay.
Well, hopefully the stream doesn't either.
Yeah, right?
8.
No, I think you're allowed to sing a song. Okay. So, line 8, right?
Yeah.
So let's go back to line 3 for a second. Let me explain something, and then when you go back to line 8, we can keep going with the timer. So, line 3 is very simple to remember. 1, 2, rest, rest, 3, 4, rest, rest, 3, 4.
I concur.
Okay, so you don't really have to read the second, third, or fourth measure. Once you've read the first measure and you see what it is, then you can jack up your speed and play it even faster because you're not trying to read it. You're just playing the pattern that you know, you're just playing the pattern and you're playing it in time.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, for sure, you get down to some of the harder lines. Maybe you slow that down a little bit, but you don't want to slow it down too much. You still want to try to do pop, 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 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, and then you're done with that line.
Yeah.
All right. I'm press play on the timer and go. Very nice.
Ah. Okay. Bottom line of the thing.
Good.
Fuck.
That was it. You nailed it.
Feels like such a my brain going when I have to make those pauses for the different. They throw the rest there. The looping thing you said. Anyway.
Right. No, that's all right. 2 minutes.
Sorry.
That's all right.
Fuck. What?
I love the reaction. Nice.
One, two, three, four. 1, 2.
No, what line is that?
No, I fucked it up. I know.
Okay.
Okay, sorry.
And stop. Okay. What line were you on?
That was the 16-bar exercise of page 9.
Okay, 16 bar, page 9. So sorry, give me 1 second. 16 bar, page.
My snare doesn't sound as bad as it used to because I got to use an actual tuner that works.
Oh, nice.
I have a torque key tuning thing, and that's how I've been using tuners. Little dial on it that locks it all in so it's all even. And Tyler has one of those too, so I was able to go to his place this weekend and use his on my snare, and that's definitely like I just need one that doesn't fucking not work because mine's older. I had one first, and then he got one, and so this one is the one I've had for like 8 years almost.
Now, sorry, you said.
The torque key.
Yeah, exactly. It's like a ratchet key.
It has like a little dial underneath that you lock to a number, and once it reaches that, it stops. And then you go to the next plug, and then until it clicks or whatever.
Nice.
And then you can go from there. If it's still not quite how you want it, if you want to just go around and give like a half turn to all the lugs lower or higher, you can go from there. But at least it's starting from an even. You know?
Right. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I've actually been recently thinking about trying again.
It's maybe rein in my tuning quite a bit.
Hell yeah. Yeah, we could have a whole series of lessons just talking about tuning. Okay. So I do have the music pulled up here. I just want to make a quick note. 16 bar exercise on page 9, right?
Yep.
Okay. So we'll keep on keeping track, and you'll try to beat your record.
I see.
Okay, let me pull
the ranks there, the tournament ranks.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I should keep track of that. That's hilarious. On like a forum or something.
Is it just me, or is that snare sound not just perfect for Surrender?
For which song?
Surrender by Cheap Trick.
Oh.
You don't know that one?
I mean, I'm sure if I pull it up, I will, but I can't hear it off the top of my head. Oh,
Mommy's alright, and Daddy's alright.
Right. Don't self away.
It has a very specific snare thing.
Do it again. Oh, yes. Yes.
Anyways,
Nice.
that's the type of shit that happens when I hear certain things. A snare.
No, that's allowed.
Okay.
I'm trying to pull up the song. Do you see the music here?
I see it online, yeah.
Okay, perfect. So where to begin? Because, yeah.
Okay, wasn't there like that was marked on the top there, like emphasis or something?
There's an open hat on the bass.
Okay, thank you.
And
that's why I need to hear the song.
But this is actually an excellent challenge, because then you're gonna have to remind yourself of what it sounds like based on what it looks like.
Yeah, I get that. It's just I don't want it to change too much just yet while we're still like I don't feel like I can trust what I'm saying 100% if I don't remember even what it sounded like.
That's okay. Right.
That's it, isn't it?
And then, so you had said to do that, you were going to do that 3 times, and then you were going to do boom, da, da, boom, da, da, boom, and then back in. So the second time is, yeah, exactly. Doom, daka, daka, boom.
And then it's 1, 2, 3.
Nice. Again from the top.
Okay. so I just gotta count that. I gotta count it better for that part. So it's 3 times.
Ooh, nice. Remember the triangle if you're going to do something fast like that. Yeah.
That is crazy. It works.
Oh, yeah. From the top again? So real quick, too, my student that I have now said she would be late, so we've got a little bit of extra time here.
I know that was different.
That's all right. Dude, that's such a wicked song. And isn't that like not even full speed?
Oh no, yeah. Like I kind of locked more into it near the end. That last bit of it, doing it a little bit more.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I don't need you to practice it at full speed every time. That's you actually want to do the opposite, which is practice it at all those slower tempos and really lock in like physically exactly what it is.
I think I understand up to that point now. It's just a matter of where it went from there, which is why it would be nice with the fucking audio. To
Right.
Work with the fucking thing. What the fuck?
All right. Well, good timing because I'm ready to jump out here.
Okay.
So streaming has. Oh, bye to the people watching on the stream. I don't know how many there were, but peace out to you guys.